Dakota Today.
What a wondrous Wednesday it is. Hello and welcome. My name is Marlon Mayhew.
I'm Anna Johnson.
And this is North Dakota Today.
We're having fun on this Wednesday.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm actually in my birthday gifts.
I love it.
So I'm so appreciative. I got the shirt, the tie, the pocket square, the lapel.
And it looks so good.
Right? With the black shoes.
I think it's awesome. What a great outfit.
Thank you so much.
And it's so funny because I showed up wearing this today and we just matched.
Yes.
And it was not even intentional, but it's because it's great minds.
Our frequencies are matched.
We love it.
Yes.
That's so cool. Well, while I love being at work with you, and it is always a ball, did you know there's a thing in Iceland in case you want to take a work vacation? And it's called Outhorse Your Email. So it's a new promotion by Iceland's, I don't know, like their CVB kind of thing.
Okay.
Basically, what it happens is you give the horses permission to respond to corporate emails with this.
Stop. With their hooves?
Yes. So they walk on a keyboard.
Their horseshoes?
They walk on a keyboard and then they respond to all your corporate emails with
That
just
is hilarious.
straight nonsense.
You know what this reminds me of? You ever seen Big with Tom Hanks?
Yes.
And he's on the big piano at FAO Schwartz. That is hilarious. So
Oh my
the horse
gosh.
just types out your email, just whatever comes to mind.
Right, because they had done some research. Obviously, they're trying to get people to vacation in Iceland, but they had
Yes.
done some research, and it basically said that 55% of tourists respond, or at least they check their work emails when they're on vacation.
Yes.
And they're like, don't. Like, let us respond to your work emails so they stop emailing you. Because apparently managers, in a lot of cases, they expect quick answers, and so the horses are like, all right.
Here you go.
Here's your answer. I love this, and also I feel like it would be funny because people would be so confused.
Definitely, because it's just gibberish. It's just a bunch of WF, WHXSQ. Like, that's hilarious.
And I love how, and they just had it, and they'll probably have it again, but where like the horse puts its foot on the J, and it's just like J.
Yes. So this is an innovative way to really get your managers to get off your back.
Off your hind.
Off your horse's back.
I just thought it was so funny, and I was like, I do kind of want to go to vacation in Iceland just so that they can do that.
That's so funny and cute. Like, I love the horses. What's your favorite horse? I love Clydesdales.
I don't even think I have a favorite horse. I don't know. Maybe the little short ones. I don't know.
Oh, the ponies, the
I don't
short
know
ponies.
anything about horses.
Let me tell you a story about short ponies.
Yes.
So there's like this equestrian camp around my house, and every Saturday they have little pony rides for the kids.
Aww.
And so they just take you around their little farm, their equestrian farm, and I've always wanted to go. So I begged my mom for years, and she finally took me when I was like 12 years old, and I was too old.
Oh no!
I was too old to get on the ponies, but they let me hold the pony while somebody else was riding. So it was cool and interactive. And equestrian therapy is a thing. Did you know that?
That's so funny you mentioned that. I was watching Queer Eye last night, and it was an episode about a woman who has horses, and she helps people with disabilities, and then she did her own equestrian therapy, and I was like, wow.
Amazing.
I never put it together. It's one of those things until you see it, you don't really understand it. And then once they did it, and it was a lot about like giving up control or asking for something. A lot of people feel uncomfortable asking for help or asking.
Right.
And so then what she did is she had her do it with the horse.
Which is
to
more
to
meaningful.
help her let her guard
yes.
down. I was just like, wow, maybe I need to see some horses.
Yeah, and it's therapeutic when you're petting the mane and the front like nostril, and oh my goodness, I did it in Florida.
Did you?
It was really interesting, just as like a interactive thing for a psychology course. So yeah, it was fun at Trinity International. It was fun. It was really cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You crazy.
You crazy. But speaking about horses again, the Derby for the Queen Jubilee is going to be on Saturday.
That's so exciting.
So the Queen is celebrating her 70th year in active reign. Can you believe that?
I would like to reign for 70 years. I would like to do anything for 70 years.
Right? What
My
a magnificent life she has lived. You know, Westchester and Manchester and everything around London and the UK is just amazing and popping this weekend.
She's seen some things.
Right? For the next 4 days, they're going to be celebrating the Jubilee.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, good for her. And it sounds like it's so much fun. I think there was a story last week about a little girl who had dressed up as the queen and just did a whole thing. And oh, that's so fun.
Yes.
I'm glad the royal family's still going strong. It gives us
Yes.
something to aspire to.
Exactly. There's still royalty out in the world.
Yeah, oh well, you're royalty to me.
Yours royalty as well. We're royalty to our viewers as well. So guys, like, share, comment on our Facebook. We love to interact with our audience and really get your
Yeah.
opinions on things.
And we appreciate you. I mean, you get up in the morning and turn on North Dakota Today.
Right?
That's awesome.
With a hot cup of Joe, just sipping on and watching us.
Wish we had coffee, but the point is, we appreciate you, and that's awesome. Thank you for the privilege of your time,
Yes.
because I know you could be doing other things. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, but you're here with us, and that's amazing.
And it's DIY Wednesday.
We love DIY Wednesdays.
I cannot wait.
Yes, speaking of just random things that people make, the Girl Scouts. You know, they have their cookies. Everyone loves their cookies. They have great cookies. But now they have makeup. They collab
What?
to put out a makeup line.
Oh my goodness.
Girl Scout themed makeup. I don't know.
Do they have Samoa? Oh, they do. They're right there. I'm
Apparently
like,
they do.
That's pretty cool. So is it like palettes or like lip gloss, or is it the whole gambit?
I don't know. I mean, it's a collection,
Oh
right?
wow. So it must be everything. So
Yeah.
there's shadow palettes, lipsticks.
Oh, look at, yeah, they've got a whole line of products, which is interesting. People seem to like collections. It just is something different, right? And
Yeah.
I wonder if they smell good is my question.
I just am astonished that a makeup company partnered with the Girl Scouts of America, because that's a beautiful partnership.
It is.
They should
And-
do Boy Scouts in Cologne.
Ooh.
See?
Get some scents, some like woodsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, mahogany type scents.
Copywritten.
Yeah, right. All the ideas we have here. We
So
need to start
many.
making some cash on these.
Right. Patent pending.
Right. I think it's cute. It kind of goes both ways. On one hand, it's what a great collab, because these are girls, they're growing up to be women. It makes sense.
Yes.
On the other side, are they ready for
Is it
makeup?
too
You know what I
early?
mean? If your daughter's in it and she's 5, not ready for makeup.
I mean, I probably think it's age appropriate, so it probably has like fun colors and
Yeah.
things associated with that age bracket.
And people find it nostalgic.
Yes.
You know, you're like, well, I want the lipstick that reminds me of when I was in Girl Scouts and whatever. I get that.
And the color scheme's amazing, like purples
Yeah.
and greens.
Like the plums.
Yes.
Ooh, we love a good plum, or the gold, like the gold
Peaches.
tones.
Yes.
Now I'm hungry. I'm hungry again. Darn it, I'm always hungry during
Right.
North Dakota Today. It's just crazy, but I think it's a good collab. There's always going to be more. I've noticed a lot of food collabs lately where they're like food and makeup. Like I think they did Dunkin' Donuts makeup line or something
they?
along those lines. Yeah.
I know Crocs and like some cereal companies are actually doing like a partnership, like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Trix, and they have like the little,
Interesting.
the little charms that you put on the Crocs.
Oh,
And it
that's
looks like the cereal box,
cute.
yeah.
And the Sour Patch Kids has a makeup line, which
It might be tasty.
I don't know about that one. I don't know.
First they're
you
sour.
know, it's probably neon colors, which could be cool,
Yeah.
or very like sugary type of colors and scents. So
Ooh.
that could be. I mean, I don't know. Do you want a full makeup line of candy themed items
Go to
or
Cody.
cookie? Right.
Become an entrepreneur and get your makeup line going.
Right, I guess so.
That's the biggest
So
makeup
random.
company, Coty, C-O-T-Y.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they're the ones that actually have like the Kylie lip things.
Oh,
Yes, so
interesting.
they gave her the $900 million deal. Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
That's legit. The thing is, as a grown woman, I've never thought, I can't wait to get my hands on that candy themed lip gloss, or you know what I mean, like the eyeshadow that's in the color of whatever. However, that being said, have you seen, there's TikToks, or it's probably not a real thing. Maybe it's a real thing. It is. If it is, I'm gonna need it. The Johnny Depp themed palette, where it's all like the phrases that he says each
The
color
jury's
is.
still out on that.
Right, the jury's, they are there. So.
Literally.
But I just thought it was so funny that all the little phrases, like mega pint is like a dark purple. I just thought it would be so funny. That one I would get.
Did you know that he actually owned the Viper Room in LA?
No.
Yeah. So the infamous Viper Room was owned by Johnny Depp later on in like the early 80s,
crazy.
90s. Yeah, there's, me and documentaries.
I know.
So
I know you love your documentaries.
yes,
Knowledge.
knowledge is power.
Speaking of other actors, I just watched The Saint. I've been watching The Saint for 3 days. I wanted to watch it with my kids, the Val Kilmer version. Have you seen that one?
No, tell me about
You
it.
should watch it. It's Val Kilmer, it's Elizabeth Shue, it's got a bunch of other people you'll probably recognize in it. The basic theme is he had a rough childhood. He grew up to be kind of a con man or a thief.
Oh, wow.
And it's interesting because it's that typical plot of he meets the woman, he wants to change his ways, he has to do a last job to save the day, and in this case, actually, the world. It's kind of random. But it's a really, really good movie, and it's Val Kilmer, and it just made me very nostalgic for Val Kilmer. And then, of course, Emily, our producer, has been talking about Top
Yes, you saw
Gun.
Top Gun, which broke blockbuster, like box office records, $151 million in this past weekend.
Yeah, and Val's in it, which
Yes.
is another reason that I think I need to see it. I'm a big fan.
I'm a big Tom Cruise fan. Risky Business.
Yeah, that was a good movie too. Well, hey, after North Dakota Today, there's a lot of different movies you can watch, and we just
Most definitely.
gave you a bunch of ideas for that. But after North Dakota Today, because on today's show, we have a lot of fun stuff. In fact, we're talking about the benefits of CBD with Swanson Health. It's our $10 DIY Wednesday.
And
we got a lot.
we have a lot. But first, your local steals and deals.